Last week, I started the journey to find the best affordable Korean cushion foundation. With so many choices out there, it's easy to waste money on products that are really just overly hyped, but not worth your time. So in this series, I'm going to be putting 4 different Korean cushion foundations, all under $15, to the test to see how long they will last throughout my day to find our ultimate cushion foundation. So this week I'm trying out the Peach Sea Honey Glow Cushion Foundation, and on their website they advertise this cushion as something that's buildable coverage that covers pores and redness, long lasting without being cakey, moisturizes and maintains skin's water balance. Now I love all of these points, so I hope this affordable cushion really does stand up to the test. And just like in last week's episode, I have maintained the same exact primer and I've already applied my eye makeup, so all we have to do is get right on into the application process. So let's go. So I've applied the cushion foundation, and before I get into my first impression of how it looks on my skin, I do want to give you guys a few of my skin stats so you guys can compare. But I do have dry, sensitive skin, and also I'm usually a shade 21 in the Korean foundation shade range, so keep that in mind if you're thinking about purchasing this cushion foundation. So first, let's talk about the coverage of this foundation. On the website, it did say it was a buildable coverage, and I do have to agree with them. It is a medium buildable coverage, and I think it looks great. It said it was going to cover my pores and the redness of my skin, and I do think it did achieve that. Also, it stated that it was a moisturizing cushion, and once again, I would agree, it is a little bit more towards the velvety, glowy side rather than the glass skin, almost dewy, shinier side like we had in last week's episode, but I'm not mad about it. I think it'll look great on camera. So I'm really satisfied with how the foundation currently looks, but I really want to take you guys throughout my workday to see how long it lasts, what the longevity is like, and 2 things that I'm pretty worried about looking at this foundation currently is if it'll crease or if it'll separate. So we're gonna test that out throughout the rest of my day, so come along with me. So the morning part of my work from home routine is complete. I've gone through emails, I've done a few Zoom meetings and such, and now it's time for my lunch break. So I thought it'd be actually the perfect time to check in on the foundation. It's been about 4 hours since I've applied the cushion, so I'm interested to see if any of the concerns that I had this morning are starting to pop up. When it comes to the dewiness of my skin, I think my skin looks fantastic. As I said this morning, it is more of a glowy, velvety finish, so I think it looks really nice on camera. But as I suspected with the feeling of this foundation, it's starting to lift along the side of my face. And usually with a primer, it won't do that, but you can kind of see where it started to lift off a little bit. And I don't touch my face a lot just because it's really bad for your skin, but I'm kind of disappointed to already be seeing that since it's only 4 hours in compared to last week's cushion. But the coverage is still there. It still looks glowy. I think if I was normally wearing this outside, I would probably start to reapply it at this point. But I'm gonna keep going with my work day. I'm not gonna reapply it because I really wanna show you guys how it lasts. So I'll check in with you at my coffee break. Darn it. So I guess that means coffee break is over, and it has been about 3 hours since I last checked in with you guys. So it's time to check in once again on the status of the foundation. From my last clip, you guys already saw that it has lifted on the sides of my face, but since then, it really hasn't moved around even more, which I'm surprised about because I thought it would then start creasing around my nose, which it hasn't done so. And overall, I do think the coverage is once again there, but I do notice that it's starting to mattify a little bit, and that is very concerning to me because that means it might dry out my skin later on. But after work, I am going to be taking a walk and once again testing it out with the face mask to see if I get any lines or separations from what I've already seen this foundation do. I'm really worried that it's going to transfer onto my face mask, but we'll just have to wait and see. So a few more hours of work and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I'm done with my afternoon walk, which is one of my favorite things to do as of late after working from home all day. And it's time to see if the foundation rubbed off on my mask. It did, guys. You can see where like my cheekbones, like here on the lines there, and then you can kind of see it on to the string area of the face mask, and you can see a little bit down here. So time to take a closer look. Overall, my skin looks really healthy. I think the glow of it's very, very natural. But as I said, it did transfer onto the mask, and so you can kind of see where it's lifted off near my cheekbone area. It hasn't lifted off too much around my nose, but I think my chin is the most concerning part. It does seem like it's moved around a lot. I'm happy about the coverage and how my skin looks. I'm pretty concerned and disappointed about the wear and the movement of this foundation. I do have a few more hours of content creation to do for my personal brand, so I'm gonna get to that, and then I'll check in with you guys one last time to kind of give you guys my final thoughts on this foundation. It's been such a long day. You know when you like get on your bed and then you realize you made a mistake that you got on the bed in the first place because you don't want to get up? That's literally me right now, but I really wanted to kind of give you guys a final conclusion of my thoughts on the Peach Sea Honey Glow cushion. Is that I would recommend it for someone who's looking to wear this only for about 2 to 4 hours, because it does make your skin look beautiful. It does give you that velvety glowy finish that actually looks really good on like Instagram or YouTube, or if you're taking any pictures, it would look good for that. But if you're someone who doesn't really like to fuss over your foundation, or if you don't want to fix it throughout the day, I don't recommend it, especially if you want it to last more than 4 hours. If you're doing it throughout the entire workday, I probably wouldn't recommend this for you. I will continue using it for Instagram photos or things like that, but I probably won't be repurchasing this. So that's gonna be it for this week's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and are able to take away something new from this video. Now, if you enjoyed episode 2 and wanna watch episode 1 and haven't done so already, I will leave a card for you guys somewhere up here so you guys can go ahead and check it out and see what cushion I tried last week. But I really wanna take the time at the end of this video to thank you guys so much for the continued support here on YouTube and on Instagram. Your support has just been amazing, and it really is just pushing me to be more creative with my videos. And actually this entire series where I test out affordable cushion foundations was inspired by one of my subscribers. So if you guys have any requests, make sure to comment them down below, because I might do a series inspired by just your comments. So thank you guys so much. As always, I really hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and I will see you guys next Saturday for more Asian beauty, skincare, and lifestyle. Bye everyone.